What's up, Stat Collectors? This is your boy HStats, and man, I can't believe it. Guess who I bumped into? Martin Canale, man. I mean, this
Hello
is
there.
amazing. So, Martin, I mean, I can't believe you actually made it to StatueCon. Like, how's everything?
Till now, everything is amazing. I mean, the place itself is an amazing place to can watch these kind of pieces because it's lighting, it's a lot of space around, so you can walk around and really enjoy it. But especially meeting with the people, with the collectors, with the one who have the same passion as you when you work in your pieces and search the reference. So that is the more I think the key point of this.
Right. And you come all the way from Argentina?
It's right now from Spain, but yes,
from Spain.
I'm originally from Argentina.
Okay, cool, cool. All right, so now one of Martin's sculpt I actually own, so I definitely wanted to talk to him about this one. All right, so Martin, I mean, this is an epic Spider-Man design for me. I still have this piece. I don't remember like when I bought it, but how old is this piece?
I very much.
It's
very
been
bad trying to do numbers, but
5 years, 6 years?
Maybe 6, 7.
6, 7 years? Wow, I didn't even know I had it for that long.
Yeah, that comes from brainstorm with Tom Gillian's trying to do. I did the original Spider-Man hanging on the wall from the Ariel Olivetti.
Yes.
Venom, Carnage, and Spider-Man. So when we need to do a new one, we was trying to figure out something dynamic, but just with just one point of touch and giving real feeling of he's going through the film.
Yeah.
So with Tom start playing, was doing some poses and going back in relation with the ideas. Till we get the pose. So from there, I started working with Guillermo Barbiero. Guillermo Barbiero is an amazing artist from Argentina who made also the Symbiote.
Oh, the Symbiote.
Yeah, the Symbiote.
Yeah, I have that one. Yeah.
He made that one.
And I think it pairs up nicely with this one.
Perfectly. Yeah. So we worked 2 days on this piece. I did the mock-up for the pose. He made the first structure meshes for the body. I adjusted that. I finished with that. Working on the base. I did the metal stuff. He made on the explosion and the elements for the Green Goblin bombs.
Yeah, perfect.
So yeah.
And I think that's what like drew me to this piece. They don't have the web coming out here on display, but you know, you guys have seen that before.
Yeah, Alfred Padre also worked on this. He had the exclusive head on this one, but add the small
the squinky
eyes.
Yep.
Added
where it's like he's focused. Yeah. And on my display, I do have that other head piece where he's like focused, shooting out the web, escaping from. And what I love about it so much is like, you know, you're getting a whole scene that, you know, you could just let your imagination go wild with it, you know.
Frame from the comic.
Yes.
You can go through there. It's just moving.
Yeah, he's getting away. And I think this, you know, this statue still lives up to the time because, you know, when you're buying a Spider-Man piece, you know, it's everyone's favorite character. And I know the Spider-Man statues usually do very well.
Yeah.
But this piece is like, you know, I haven't saw another Spider-Man statue that tops it. And I know Sideshow is getting ready to develop that new upcoming Sideshow with all the villains, the Sinister Seven. Cool piece, but I'm just like, this one is still.
I mean, all is related with the comic style because it's a very comic style. So you can do very human, if not, it will be look more a cosplay or a movie character.
Right.
But it's how each one takes the interpretations, how to translate that lines on comic style to the film.
Right.
So it's a bit of that.
Excellent. So
Daniel Bel, the one he made, jumping over the buildings, the first part.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that. The proportions, the strange anatomy, the impossible pose, because that is the character about.
Yes.
Sometimes you can hear someone say, but that pose is impossible. It's Spider-Man.
Right, it's Spider-Man. Right, and in the comics, you know, usually
you see crazy poses, right?
Yeah.
And you are trying to transfer that to the school.
Because they exaggerate, you know, anatomy in comics. Physics. Right. But that's what the
proportions. The same happened with the superheroes.
Right.
9, 10 hands tall, bigger shoulder. It's impossible to find in the real world.
Right, but that's the whole point. You know, it's superhero. Yeah. All right, so let's see some of your other pieces that you did. You know, okay, this.
We can talk about this too. That was very special, especially. Many reasons. This one was the first DC piece that Sideshow bring to the market when they get the license.
Wow.
So
check this out, people.
Joe Wallard was part of the design of this piece, an amazing designer.
Cool.
And this is my favorite character.
This your favorite one? Wow,
Yeah,
cool.
the Joker. So the idea, okay, how we will do in this character. So I propose to do in a very following the vibes on the Killing Joke from Brian Boland.
Yep.
So yeah, I try to do a lot of references, 2D and blackboard reference, and then try to apply my own sick vision.
Now,
about it.
is it difficult when you're dealing with polystone and with the hair intricacies and getting the details?
This piece was done by hand. So
by hand. Okay.
yeah, the hair was completely done in epoxy. So part by part, I started working on this size, adding all the detail between the epoxy, give it a change. Then add the top hair, and the last one was the front hair. So
Oh, cool.
you can do really deep and nice, clean details in epoxy by hand. So.
Nice. Wow.
And the second one,
Batman. Yep.
that comes with this guy. I think
Yeah.
just
This is like a classic, Batman.
yeah.
Just cool.
This particular head was done by Andy Berkholt.
Okay.
The other one with the short hair.
Okay.
Hair, yeah.
Cool.
So yeah.
Cool. All right, and then I know you said Taskmaster over there, right?
I work on the Taskmaster. Yeah.
Taskmaster. Okay. And this is Taskmaster's not one of my favorite villains, but I love the art of it.
Well, the idea was trying to bring the best of the character to look him really and at the level to can fight any of the other Avengers. So he have the skills to can mimic, the combat things and making him really powerful,
Sinister.
and keep very classic.
Yeah, it is a classic
that's the idea,
Taskmaster. Yep.
Adding just maybe a little things that can bring a little more to the tactical stuff, but keeping very classic. So
Yeah. And I think people who are really into this character appreciate that.
yeah.
Yeah. Now this one, the Venom.
This is Mr.
Yeah.
Venom. Yeah, this concept was done by Richard Long.
Richard Long.
Yeah,
Yep,
and
familiar with
the idea behind him comes from Tom Gilliam, who is the creative director and boss in relation with the Court of the Dead. He's
Okay.
the mind behind that to create that line.
Cool.
So, and I get the lucky to play with a character I really love.
Yeah.
I did the first, like I told you before, Spider-Man,
Yep.
Carnage, and Venom.
Yep.
So I tried to mimic what I did there in relation with the body on Venom. Just not only get a black outfit, if not giving some life, some living,
because
moving
it looks
elements like it's all the time.
the symbiote like is alive. It's not just
Exactly.
a flat suit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Good concept.
on that time, Steve Riojas was who painted that prototype.
Okay.
So I have the lucky enough to get him and Anthony Mesas to paint this one.
Okay.
So it's like going to the circle, right?
Oh, okay.
So yeah. And
Nice.
this time we make him very, very big.
Yeah.
Originally, the one we make was looks a little short because he was too crouched
Yeah.
over the base. But now it's okay.
Yeah, he definitely
We
have
were
like
doing
a,
a big one.
a menacing pose.
Yes. Yeah.
Everyone likes that classic tongue.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And then you did this Wolverine.
I work on this Wolverine, but it's not my full project. This
Okay.
was started by. Let me 2 seconds. I will tell you. Rafael Grassetti,
Okay.
an amazing artist.
Okay.
Is from Brazil. Is working here. He was working like a chief on Sony
Okay.
for all the game. God of War things, and he worked on this piece. Then we jump into doing. I work on the arms, the head, just in a bit the body, and the base was done by Marcos Polouf.
Marcos Polouf.
Yeah.
And it's a cool base because you see there's a damage sensitive
Yeah,
hand.
exactly.
And
Also,
that's
the mechanical stuff is very well done, and Marcos make an amazing stuff. He
Yeah.
made the Hulkbuster
the Hulkbuster. Okay.
to the Hulk versus Hulkbuster.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I did the Hulk and he made the Hulkbuster.
Oh,
Something
okay.
similar we did with the Danny.
Yeah.
With the
Danny again.
Filming.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello
I
there.
want to talk with you after
Okay.
the interview.
What I did this time.
All right.
So, yeah.
And this one.
Apocalypse.
Now, this is a funny story I have for you because I guess now how old is this piece? Because this is a classic piece right here. And I think at that time I wasn't into statue collecting
Over
yet.
10, 12 years?
Yeah, so I don't think, yeah, because I've been collecting about 12 years.
Yeah.
So I probably just started when this one was a hot piece.
Okay.
And I used to see this all the time. But ironically, I would go in a comic book store. I would see this thinking it's just for store display.
Okay.
But I had no
But no
idea.
sale? Oh.
Well, I had no idea you could purchase it.
Oh.
I just thought it was just for store display in a comic book shop.
Okay.
But it's gone. But it is a classic piece.
Well, this was work inside the. At that time, Sideshow started playing with license,
Yeah.
but using artist reference like Adam Hughes. So there will come a line of Adam Hughes female. So when that happened, I said, okay, you know what? Some of the guys on the studio have an image of the cover of Ariel Olivetti Punisher. I say, what do you think about doing a line of Olivetti style? Like we are doing with Alan Hughes. Yeah, why not? So we started with the Punisher, and from there we make this one, also based on Ariel Olivetti style. After that come Venom, Spider-Man, and Carnage, and what other? Scar, Son of Hulk, and the old premium format, the Hulk Gladiator.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Cool, cool.
Part of that era.
Cool, cool. But I mean, it is a phenomenal piece. It's gonna live, forever. All right. Okay, so like, now just to go off radar, like, what would you like? I mean, being a sculptor and everything, if you were to collect a statue, like, what would be like your standout piece in this entire venue?
Which is the piece?
Like, what would be your favorite statue if you on your own? I mean, there's so many to pick from.
Right.
What would be something that you would have in your personal collection? And if you can't, if you don't want to decide, it's fine.
I will need to get a new round because I never didn't think like that. But I mean, I'm very fan of Spider-Man. So
Oh, Spider-Man. Okay.
I love that bust.
Yeah. The Spider-Man bust.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
very comic style.
Yeah, let's take a look
Shape
at it.
of the
Let's
head,
take a look
yeah.
at it. So, this is the comic bust that Martin is saying, and yeah, and I think you hit it spot on because I'm still looking for this piece. I don't know if it's still available.
This is amazing. The shape
Yeah,
on the head, the neck, the proportions.
The proportion.
Yeah, it's super comic. I mean, it's not that a guy dressed like a Spider-Man is Spider-Man bring from the comic.
right. Yeah, I like this piece.
Yeah.
All right, Martin. So, I mean, thanks for showing up, man. I mean,
Thank you so much for your time too.
I really appreciate this. I can't believe we
What
have.
do you think about the show?
I love it. I mean, I love it. The fact that you're here, Daniel's here, and then you have a couple of collectors, YouTubers, and it just seems like it's just a big, friendly environment. We get to see, this is amazing. I think Marco's pull it off.
And you can meet with others.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
First time maybe.
Yeah.
YouTubers and collectors and
Yeah.
I think that's a
All right.
big
So,
opportunity for that. Yeah.
all right. So, Martin, keep your geek side showing, and on my channel, I keep my stats up.
Yeah,
So hopefully, I can bump into you again. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate
Thanks
it.
so much, man.
Have a good one.
Bye to everyone.
Later.
Thank you.